Previously on Saving Throw. After the Mender's speech incites a riot, our heroes chase them through the city, and Chiron takes down a horse?
First, can they tell us how they react to Chiron threatening the horses?
That was not a thing.
I know.
The other horse pulls a knife, and they're in.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Never mind. I got my 2 knives back out.
Everything's real when the horse pulls up.
This time on Saving Throw, we knife fight a horse.
After a tense back and forth between our party and the Menders, Alistair uses the liar's candle to get the truth out of them. But when they say, "I will get better," the eyes, and from that little skull, a blast of blue fire, and not a particularly big one. Ash stops the Menders from fleeing, and instead, the speaker offers to show our heroes their base, Aurora. Then, come with us to Aurora. See for yourself.
Raz wants to go on a road trip. Desperately.
And now we take a trip to Aurora and find what's inside in Saving Throw, Frostbite.
Go ahead.
After what feels like a fucking eternity on horseback, on a well-beaten road that seems to not be upkept, but more just formed.
Do our horseback rides count as a short rest?
No.
Just asking. Just trying to ask. We're not doing anything. We're just riding horses, not talking to these people because they hate us.
But you absolutely could have waited until Chris was finished with that sentence before interrupting you.
Couldn't have waited. Couldn't have possibly waited.
You cut him off for a completely non-relevant question.
That's
not
a relevant
non-time
question.
sensitive.
Your Honor.
A non-time sensitive question.
Mounted travel does prevent short rests, yes.
Okay, cool.
If you were in a carriage, you'd be fine.
Thank you for the check. Appreciate that.
After what feels like a goddamned eternity on horseback, on a well-beaten road that seems to not be upkept, but more just formed by people repeatedly traveling this route, ahead of you, an encampment begins to appear, and I can change the art finally. A somewhat proper assortment of tents and even makeshift buildings that grows larger as you approach, all nestled beneath and up against the weathered and battered walls of an old fortress. It's also worth mentioning that you guys weren't the only people on the trail here. Plenty of people seem to be coming and going along this old path, but notably you were the only ones on horses, going either way. And people that saw you along with the speaker were excited, happy, waving and greeting them as they passed. The fortress itself is in shambles. Whole walls and towers and parapets of the old building long since wrecked, holes blown into the stone, but across those old damaged, the more obvious signs of repair and effort are visible. Fresh lumber covering up wounds to the structure, and some masonry that looks clearly newer than that of the old fortress. In the encampment beneath you all, you see campfires, cooking pots and skillets working, and the air begins to fill with a smell of comfort, warmth, even home as you get closer and closer to the tents. People move about here, some just casually walking about, talking, yada yada. Kids running and playing with sticks and snowballs. People are carrying supplies and lumber, setting up tents, all that good stuff. And as you guys approach, you begin to dismount, and several people rush over to help the speaker off of their horse.
Cool. I mean, shit, dog. I don't know. I'm getting off my horse. I'm not trying to up kick the apple cart. That's not the phrase, but you know what I mean. We're here as guests,
and they're responding positively to our entire group. Is what you're
so they're concerned that the speaker looks like dog shit. Amelia still hasn't said. Amelia hasn't said anything to any of them.
It's the most cop-like thing you've said.
Wow. How dare you?
Me police brutality, though.
How dare you?
Eventually, people, the speaker's very oh, I'm fine. And eventually they turn their attention to you, and the speaker says, "These are friends of ours from Strainmar. They came out to see the camp and take part in Aurora." And everyone seems to just take that at face value.
Once
Oh,
everyone's
wait, Zach's candle was still lit.
No.
He gets attacked again.
No. I blew it out.
Zach explicitly.
More damage.
Once everyone's off their horses, I'll break concentration and dispel it.
Okay, the
Oh shit!
horses
I
go
forgot
by.
about the horse. Yeah. Do they just disappear, or do they run off into the wilderness?
They
So
disappear.
technically, by like the rules of the spell, they're like fey creatures that take the form of horses.
Wow. That's
It's
crazy.
weird.
So
Some
you
fey spirits that take the form of beasts.
Chiron makes sure to punch his before it leaves.
he sweeps the leg, making sure it knows. It knows he could have had it. So you dispel the horses, and in what is obviously magic. And as far as everyone is aware here, because of the spell Iris cast, there's no like guild signet on you. That was illegal magic casting, which people seem to be pretty great, pretty like not even like let's say happy to see, but there's like, oh, okay, cool.
Cool. Right.
and-
We like hit our guild, right? Our guild symbols.
So Iris cast a spell that
Yeah.
makes them invisible. You guys did
Right,
announce yourselves as heroes to Amelia and the speaker. But other than that, nobody in this
I'm
city
so
currently
mad,
knows.
dude. I meant to ask the speaker what his name was while the candle was up, just to get that fucking cleared up, but we didn't do it canonically, so he's still just the speaker to us.
Tough shit.
I feel like they would have said it's none of your business, or I don't want to tell you, which isn't a lie. And then
That's true. Totally true.
That's fine.
They could have been way like smarter about, but they didn't know they were being tested. So
yeah.
One of the other menders approaches you and goes, "Can I help you get settled or something?" Then
Yeah, the speaker and our friend Amelia here. Very nice gal. Never stabbed the one of us at all.
not friends. Explicitly not friends.
You've got a nice. Never mind. Listen. Show us where we can put some of our supplies and such, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, most of our stuff's still back at that inn in town.
yeah, I feel like we are traveling really light right now.
Okay, but I guess you-
Chiron's hitting on Amelia because she has a mask.
She is a big son.
Let him
Yeah,
cook.
Sure. I mean, listen, I'll wingman for you, Chiron. 'Cause that's what you want.
Amelia goes into one of the nearby shacks, not one of the tents, notably. And this other mender offers to take you to a place to rest for a while.
debrief. Yeah, it's not like necessarily to have like stuff. I guess, but
They are also like multiple people are helping the speaker towards the fortress. I don't know if that like raises any flags for you guys.
Sorry.
They're clearly injured.
So just to understand the layout a little bit more, it's like a bunch of like kind of ramshot shacks in some sort of like walled off area.
So the layout of it is, so it's a ruined fortress that was lost during the war.
But there's a bigger central area, and that's what they're taking to speak.
So it's like two-tiered walls. So there's like a main fortress, which is shot to shit, basically. And then there is an exterior wall. You guys are past that, like past the gateway, into what is a little more safe of an area where they've set up a bunch of tents and like ramshackle houses.
So it's Helm's Deep.
reminds me of
I make a very mental note of what direction and where they took the speaker.
Yeah, it's very obvious. It's uphill, and like they're going through the next gate, but that gate isn't closed. Like it's not like that is an off limits area.
Question, just for my own thing, is there a thing that sets the speaker apart, like physically, like maybe an item that they wear or something like that?
Both Amelia, I'll cut back to the art of Amelia real fast so we can make that. I'll show the speaker as well. Both Amelia and the speaker are just dressed nicer than everyone else. But like, for Amelia, it at least seems to be practical. She has what would be described as armor. Whereas the speaker just wears a nicer robe than everyone else, and obviously their big fancy blue mask.
I was just saying, he also has a mask. Okay, cool.
Yes. No one besides Amelia and the speaker, also none of them wear masks. Everyone else is just a person. Also, not everyone here is wearing blue cloaks. In fact, the majority of people aren't. Like, a lot of people are wearing blue, but like the more people are just wearing like regular clothing than they are wearing anything, fancy or blue. The Mender leads you down the rows of tents and small buildings, and honestly, despite the fact that this looks somewhat like a refugee camp, the place here is actually quite nice. People seem to be warm, fed, clothed, and it's peaceful. kids playing, people are playing like lutes and other various instruments, sitting around campfires and chatting. Eventually, the Mender ducks their head into a tent before turning back to you. Are you 5 fine bunking together? I can split you up if not, but it's gonna have to be like 2 and 3.
Whatever is most convenient for you. We are
Just don't
not.
put me with,
We are not
just don't
picky
put,
about
just don't put me with the
accommodations.
loud one, please.
Oh,
So wait, do you want to split up or not?
I said Ash said he doesn't care.
All right, I'm gonna say he puts you all.
I mean, I
5
feel like it's more of a Vin thing,
Is there room for all of us in one?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big, nice tent. These tents, by the way, pretty nice considering this is a random, like, unaffiliated group in the middle of nowhere.
Well, we also know, and this is something I wanted to get to, but didn't quite get to, is that they have lots of food and shit that they're giving away, right?
Yes.
So
I mean, do you
like,
want to ask
despite-
anything to this random Mender you have them?
I mean, I would love to ask how long they've been here and if they can tell us any more about. I guess I want to know how long they've been here.
Let's see. You're walking and talking as they look for a tent to find you. It's supposed to be before that. What I just said. Hi. It might even be a year now. I'm gonna say like 6-8 months or so. That's how long they've been there.
Do you know how long the Menders have been using this place in general? How long it was here before you got here?
Not long before I got here. I mean, we haven't. I think they said we've been here a year, and that was like a month or 2 ago. So yeah, not that long. 14 months, give or take.
How's the food situation here? It looks like we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. How are y'all feeding yourselves well?
I mean, there's always food and supplies, bed sheets, cloths, tarps to make more tents. The only thing we really need is wood and stone to help fix up the keep. But no, for the most part, we never run low on supplies. Merchants stop by through here and help us out.
And
That's good to know.
how have things been going? They're just new recruits here. How is things going from your perspective? Are we making the changes we're trying to do?
I mean, Aurora's coming along. We've had problems with the city, as I'm sure you're aware.
So
and the Keltiers have, the Keltiers have sent people to. I don't want to say harass us, but
oh shit, they know they're out here.
So I'm gonna make you roll for that. So
Yeah, I mean they just
Iris,
said it like.
Iris didn't know they were out here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
No.
Oh, but
I kind of guessed that.
yeah, no, I mean,
yeah.
I just want to confirm all our suspicions about who's supplying these
Or
people.
Iris didn't tell you she knew they were out here.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Sorry. So what you're saying is that you're telling us as a DM, not as this character.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm reminding you. I'm not making you roll because this is.
Iris mentioned the Menders, but did not tell us their location.
Iris
And the
actually
other-
explicitly did
the
say
other
she did not know where they were coming from.
But this
And the other
person-
Menders we've talked to have specifically mentioned Zethus. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have specifically mentioned Zethus, but not Iris, other than under the umbrella of Keltier, which I also think is interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So this person just mentioned that the Keltiers know about this place and have sent people. What kind of people have they sent? Are they, is it frightening vampiric kind?
Yeah, it's been a few. I mean, primarily it's been vampires, which, a lot of people here don't have the fondest view of the Keltiers in the first place, so that doesn't help. They did send some, I'm gonna say, pretty shittily disguised soldiers to steal stuff, and then before I was here, apparently they sent an assassin to try to kill the speaker, but that's
Oh
kind of
my
like
god, who would ever imagine attacking the speaker? He speaks so ornately, it's amazing.
Yes. What are your thoughts on the Keltier leadership specifically?
I mean, look, I was just a farmer before, I came out here, but they they don't seem to care. I don't know. It's hard, right? Because they're vampires. They don't necessarily know what regular people need, but yeah, they don't really seem to care whether or not the city has a good year or a bad year. I mean, when you're hundreds of years old, it just kind of goes by so fast. I guess I don't know.
He's got a mining camp that he's just digging out a bunch of stuff, so he's got people twiddling by the thumbs, helping him out, and making use of anybody he can. So I'm not surprised he sent somebody to attack a well-established place like this.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not that well established. I mean, look at the keep. Sorry, look at Aurora. It's a piece of shit, but we're working on it. I hope hopefully soon it'll be fixed up enough that we can start having people really stay inside. I mean, only a few people can really stay in there currently because not that many rooms are good to go, but we're getting there.
Also, yeah, I guess just like how many people roughly would we guesstimate are here?
Sub 200.
Okay.
Oh, really?
That's still pretty good.
Oh, okay. I was thinking bigger.
It's still pretty good. Like, they're not going to be able to wage a war against this city, but...
And, like, also, primarily, like, a lot of kids here, a lot of older people, a lot of not able-bodied people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, unless we have any more questions, why don't we let our wonderful guide here get back to their work?
Absolutely.
We've heard Amelia and the speaker talk about the Keltiers. You've mentioned the Keltiers. We're new in town. We're getting the lay of the land. We've only been here for a couple days.
Not even.
We
showed up,
like 3
actually.
days. We've done like 2 long rests, something like that. Anyway, we've only been here for a couple days.
Oh, you're telling him
the
that.
Keltiers, like those are Zethus and his men. Yeah.
Duke Zethus and Duchess Iris. They're, you probably the hero story, right? That's Hepturn. Those are his
Hepturn,
kids.
Yeah. We're
very
aware
aware.
of Hepturn. Yeah.
All right.
I was just
let's
trying to
go
see if they were including.
That's what I
Iris
tried.
in
That's
the-
what I tried to do, but I was a little bit more like.
So
terrible
they
about it.
gesture to Alistair and Wynn. Now, I am supposed to ask you to hand over those blades. We're happy to welcome anyone here, but we can't have anyone come in here brandishing weapons. But I guess if you came in with Sister Amelia, it's probably fine.
Listen,
I'll hand over my scimitar.
Yeah,
it's not like I really use it.
I have plenty of...
I just realized none of us need real weapons.
I was gonna say.
That's really funny.
The rest of
Three-
your cards are
three-
weapons.
druid are
Three
the ones with weapons.
spellcasters, a punchy man, and a shieldy man.
I can't.
Ash, he would note your daggers, actually.
I
just
can't.
remembered that.
I can't.
Well, I mean, technically, they're actually on the underside of my.
He hides them.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I can't necessarily hand you myself. I have my entire body.
His body is a weapon.
What the hell do you want me to do with that?
I'll give him my rapier as a good show of...
Okay. And when you give over the scimitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Junver having shields and Arliz, Shillelagh don't, like, they don't give off danger.
Yeah.
I do have an axe, but I would have assumed it's like buried in my cloak. I forgot.
It's also, like, that's a hand axe. It's literally a hatchet. So,
Yeah.
like, you might just fucking use that to chop
As a
lumber,
tool.
like, whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like,
mean,
it looks like a nice hatchet, but it's still just a hatchet. Yeah, so Cade's hatchet, no problem. Marley Slay, no problem. Hey, thanks. I'll give him to Lady Amelia. She'll be right by the checkpoint if you make sure you get him before you head out. And hey, in the morning, if you're interested in lending a hand, I'm sure we can find something that suits your talents, and hopefully it won't overwork you.
Wait, just to check here. Lady Amelia, she's like very active in the going-ons of the encampment. I assume she was kind of... we only know him as a speaker, but we assume that she was the speaker's right-hand woman.
Oh, I mean, Sister Amelia kind of looks out for all of us. She's like the camp's protector, kind of.
Love it. She's great at that.
And then he takes the swords and fucks off.
Cool. All right, yeah. Let's
All right.
roll on towards...
Can we call a team powwow here?
Team
for a
meeting.
second?
Sure.
A lot's
Yeah.
Team meeting.
a lot's gone on.
Can I
You're not
before we start this meeting? I would like to make like an active perception check to make sure that no one's listening in on the things we're about to talk about.
Active perception check. Go for it.
Yeah.
Are we having this in our tent that they probably set aside for us, I assume?
Yeah.
So there's lots of tents, and they just put you in one.
Okay, that's fine.
You appear to have neighbors. If that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 10 total, so we'll scrape.
There's a
perception
lot of
check.
there's a lot going on in the camp. There's people making food, there's people talking. No one seems to be like actively like snooping, but like you can't really, it just seems it seems normal here, like any place, like any like downtown or the fuck.
I
All
believe
right.
it's safe.
So, what we've learned is that Zethus is definitely up to no good.
Evil as hell.
That's pretty damn apparent.
Yeah, he's
Tried
he's
to
a
kill
real
that
shitter.
dude. More
He's a real
reasons.
piece of
Well,
shit.
he did kill that dude.
No, yeah,
We
you're
just
right. You're right.
Win very wonderfully unkilled him.
Well, if he finds that artifact, whatever that he was searching for, it could be trouble.
Yes.
Yes, again, from what we heard from, I believe it was Roki who told us that he seems to be searching for some sort of artifact that will make him as powerful as the vampires of old.
Ash.
Whether such an artifact exists or he's just chasing fairy tales, we can't say for certain, but if such an article exists, we certainly don't want him to have it.
Is there a way that we could relay this information back to the guild from here?
We have a sending stone, don't we?
I unfortunately do not have a communication device with me that relates to anyone back in the guild.
Oh, is that true?
We also have.
I could send a message to Tia from the.
Oh, you dog.
He has the Shatterguard one.
not
Alistair,
the
you
same.
do have one in case you're not remembering.
Yeah,
I
I
super
was
didn't.
pretty sure you had one.
You have one that goes directly to Vessler.
That's pretty fucking good. Okay.
And while I'm reminding people of things, Chiron did pick up the remains of the thing that Zethus had in the crypt. I wouldn't say it's like woefully important to remember that, but just in case you wanted to remember that.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, hey, I could send a message to Vessler if we think he might be able to research something whilst we're in the field here.
I mean, truthfully, any information you can provide back to the guild. I don't want to assume the worst, but one thing I can't deny is there is a high chance for violence on the horizon, and while I trust our capabilities, I don't know if the five of us can keep this entire town from imploding.
To be clear, we were like 5 seconds away from a riot earlier today, so...
Yeah.
Right. So
I would constitute that as a riot.
Yeah.
if I would recommend reporting back to Vessler if
Sure.
you do have the means and letting him know that things are going bad here and reinforcements from the guild I'm going to say are very much necessary because we are on the precipice of a civil war in this city.
City very unstable. Zethus seemingly piece of shit. Iris unknown.
Not seemingly.
What
Zethus want to kill people.
What are the capabilities of the sending stone, Chris?
I mean, it's like short. It's like only short messages, right?
Yes.
That's why I was
yours
trying to
is
break it up. Like
nicer.
city unstable.
Yes. City
Zethus,
unstable.
seemingly piece of shit.
Why are you seemingly? He's just in.
Yeah.
Zethus trying to incite civil war. Menders trying to incite civil
better.
war. Menders also trying to incite civil war.
Is it 25 words or less?
So like a regular sending stone, it's like 3, or a call stone. This one is because it's a little nicer. Like it's like it's one that a rich boy paid for. You can get a couple of short phrases. I would say like you can probably send something along the lines of like Zethus suspicious or like Zethus evil.
Zethus evil, for
wants
sure.
Civil war imminent. Please help. Like something like that you can send.
Yeah, any words to that effect would be wonderful.
Just tell me what you want to like let the information be, and I'll convey
Civil War imminent, and I would love to convey something about the possible old vampiric artifact Zethis is close to finding.
Okay, so
does that mean anything?
Civil War imminent. Zethis hunting artifact. Anything else you want to send?
Bad.
Do we want to ask for help?
Help.
It's just bad help.
Help. SOS.
Ooh. Because they are expecting members to show up at the
dig site.
Not the dig site, at the palace.
Yeah.
Could we, because we're gonna be here for a couple days, probably. Should we send them there and have them like be like, oh, we're just showing up now? I think that's a good idea. I don't know if I can convey that in a few sentences.
That might be too much to communicate. I just say send help.
That might be hard to communicate, but that's a good idea.
Send guild members to greet the palace.
I'm gonna say you can say send guild members to palace.
Can I put greet in bold?
No, you can't. You can't fit the word greet. Period.
Okay.
I mean, you could
But if I say send to palace, it's like we're gonna send them to attack the palace. I don't want that.
Send guild greet palace.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, Elise. Send guild greet palace.
We're being real cheaty on this, but also I think we would be real cheaty on this.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm fine with this.
This is how you send messages like that. That's how it used to be done.
You send your message. Messages take time
for
to
sure,
send.
for sure.
But like, also, this isn't like he's gonna get to you in a business
He's
day.
an extremely busy man, yeah.
But it's also like he lives across the world currently, and this would take maybe an hour to reach.
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna be a small amount of time, but not very long.
Can't believe he's just gonna leave us on red. What a piece of shit.
He's busy.
Okay, so that was very good. Glad we've got that out. I do want to ask how we all feel about this Mender group. Again, we in our very short time together as teammates, we've seen a lot of displays of seemingly impossible magic, and we saw another one today with that sky trick.
Yeah, on the magic stuff, sketch as fuck.
Very sketch.
Very sketch on that. I have mixed feelings about this group. Because there's a couple hundred people here, right?
Right.
There's no way this group is taking all of the food. Like, that doesn't make sense.
They could not be even storing a city's worth of food here.
Right.
So like they couldn't be like, they might not be helping that problem, but they're not the problem. And I also think it's really weird that if this group is so disruptive, that Zethis hasn't just killed them. Because it seems like there's 2 useful people and a bunch of NPCs, for lack of a better term.
Well, I think I do agree, but at the same time, Zethis might not want to be overly hostile in case Iris finds out.
But he sent a bunch of people to like harass these folks.
Yes, it sounds like it sounds like he's taking small aggressions against them without.
But it's not
try to scare
like
them.
The assassin, I get that one makes sense. It's the other stuff that's like alerting this group that like, hey, we know you're here, but also we're not.
It's a scare
doing anything.
Bow, stay hidden, or just stop what you're doing, and we'll just stay underneath our thumb.
I think what Junda's trying to say is that they could be working together, and this could be a show.
But they don't have the same interest at all. Why would they work together?
I think
they don't on the surface have the same interests.
But Zethis could be using them to incite the civil war.
Yes, I have considered that their move today was a false flag operation set up by Zethis in order to intentionally provoke the war, but
we do
but from listening to Amelia and the speaker, that feels less likely to me.
They spoke under threat of the Liar's Flame that they hate Zethus. They are not working for that Zethus. That they are trying to go to.
I don't think they know that they're helping
the sense
Zethus.
I get is that Zethus lets them exist because they're helpful unknowingly. Like by destabilizing the city, like we saw how close, or maybe not close, it was a riot earlier. If that meets Zethus's goal, why would he get rid of this group?
Yes, their existence does help to provoke tensions, which is his end goal.
I don't necessarily approve of their actions, and maybe it's a little bit of my personal feelings.
I don't think
matter
most of us do, so.
Going in, but I think if we are able to convince these people to potentially switch sides or even ally ourselves against Zethus, we have, even if they're not that much help, it's something else to consider.
That's true, but
I think we need to figure out if this is really a war between the people and the Keltiers, or a war between the people and Zethus.
It also doesn't make sense for this less than 200 people to try and start a war that they know they can't win.
I don't.
If they control this, but if they can truly control the sun,
Well, here's the thing.
It's most of the conflict taken care of.
My
Holding that spell for the length of a full course war does not seem like something they're able to do.
And we saw the people were on their side. They might not be in this camp.
True.
Yeah.
But the
they
people
only
stopped
did
the guards.
And one more thing we do need to find out. My liar's candle did activate when the speaker said that he would recover from this. So clearly, whatever.
Oh yeah,
source
she's
pulling.
she
the
at least
magic
thinks she
from.
gonna die.
Yes, I don't think she can sustain this.
Which means she
We
might get
also
more
need to know
bold about
they are giving food to the people to keep the people fed.
they are doing
We
certain
need to
things
know.
that are definitely helpful to the people of Strainmar.
Yeah.
But we need to know where they get this food from.
I am the person we spoke to seemed to say that there's just enough traders going around and merchants, but it does seem unlikely that this outfit has the means to
Purchase
I know.
all this
I know.
food.
meet the
I
needs
had
of
a
so
thought.
many people.
I had a thought when we were talking to Roki. It might just be that they are getting the food from Hepton, who is stealing it. Hepton takes the food, gives it to the Menders, lets them, and this would keep the country destabilized, keep the country at the brink of war. I don't know if this is true. I think it might be less true now that we've talked to them, but
I
it's
mean,
a possibility.
if he did it through a trader,
For sure.
Through a
they
trader,
might not
through-
know who they're buying the food from.
Why don't
Exactly,
we go
exactly.
talk to the speaker and see what she has to say?
That's
Yeah.
a good call.
Did you want
I
to
think-
formulate a strategy for this, Ash?
No, I think as long as we're on the same page, that right now the most important thing we can do is keep anyone from acting drastically. I think as
and
long as
figure
we're-
out.
They're all.
I think
We
as
need to
long as-
figure out exactly who's who.
Yeah, I think as long as we're on the same page, that our top priority is to keep tensions down, and if we can keep our heads low. Not that we did a great job of that today, but necessity dictated. But necessity
sure,
dictated
for sure.
action. But I think our best bet is to keep things low until we can figure out exactly who's playing who, and if possible, we can get any reinforcements or aid. Because once again, I think we're quite capable, but this is a lot for a 5-man team.
Absolutely. There will be no more horsing around. And I look at Kyra.
I ignore you.
I expect this.
The horse from before pokes his head in the tent and brandishes a knife and just backs out slowly. As the pale star dims in the distance, as you are still
We
close
can
on
still
stream
see
mark
the
beat.
pale star from where we are?
So,
Big pale star?
Like when you were at the dig site, it's still like it takes effect here. It takes effect in a pretty wide radius. I mean, obviously you need farms and shit like that. It's very diminished though. So like, whereas it would be like it would always look kind of dark-ish, like almost like a very cloudy sky. Here, as the pale start dims and it goes to nighttime mode, quote unquote, it grows very dark here, and the torches scattered throughout the camp struggle to keep the place illuminated enough to really even see.
So it's like normal nighttime.
Even darker, because like I'm talking about like polar nighttime, because like it's fucking it's dark.
That tracks. Okay.
Or I guess polar, right?
That makes sense.
But the camp itself seems to take this as a cue to settle in for the night. And before long, the sound of music fades and conversations turn to more whispers and soft talking outside of the tents. What do you all want to do?
Has nobody come for us to show us to the speaker or anything like that? Like
No, they
They
said take a load off, get some rest. There's food if you want some.
Yeah.
all right, well, shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'd love to go talk to the speaker, make sure they're healed
Well,
up. And...
they said like they're. I don't think we're like able to do that. That's why I was implied.
I mean, they didn't
think they
tell
made
you
any.
anything.
Yeah, let's at least walk towards where she was and see if we can get an audience. No harm in asking.
Yeah,
check it out.
If they say no, I'm fine with biding our time a bit more, but let's at least go ask.
Mm-hmm.
Sense to me.
You guys head up the pass, like the main area between the two gates, and walk up towards the main fort. And there are a few people hanging around there. No one's really doing anything. There is one guy up front of the gates who is lighting a torch, and in seeing you guys approach, says, "Hey, sorry, y'all. Got to keep clear of the keep. We're shutting it down for the night. It's keeps still in ill repair. Lots of loose stones and walkways that are a lot less stable than they look. We don't want anyone getting hurt."
So you let the speaker sleep in that?
It's the only place that's, I mean, like, the tower itself is pretty stable, and we know how to get to and from, and it's the only like really safe place. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Yes, that's where we're going. Can we talk to her?
He just said we can't though.
He's like,
I mean, he knows the way, so like, can we talk to her?
I'm really not supposed to let anybody in this hour.
Look,
Alistar.
Amelia said it was okay if we came in.
Deception check.
Why would you say that? Let me say that.
Because you didn't say fucking shit, man.
Dude,
what are you doing?
I was gonna ask for a recap of what he just said because I was. This is gonna go terribly.
Chiron, roll your dice. You want to get
Not 20? Not 20?
Yes.
Not 20, nice.
But my deception, technically, I know I got that 20, but my deception would be.
I don't care about your negative.
A 19.
You roll a 20. I don't give a fuck what your stats are.
He immediately pauses, but then looks to Chiron, who is wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And he sort of like is confused, but seems trusting of that and acquiesces. Okay, go ahead. It's getting dark out, so hurry up. And I didn't let you through.
Thank you. The Pact of the Mask. Thanks.
As fast as possible.
Real quick before we go into the thing you just said was dangerous. Directions? Like, is there a?
So it's a old-fashioned ass fort. It's primarily sets of squares that get tighter as you enter the center.
Right.
He gestured towards the tower, which is on the opposite thing. Against this thing is roughly abuts a cliff, so it's like against the wall, basically.
I get my light mage's ring and fucking start light. It uses a light up just to light in front, just to kind of like use like a little bit of a torch.
Okay,
kind of fancy.
Cool. I like that.
One charge.
Okay, so basically, I know he was lying earlier, but like he was super lying, and we can just walk there without any issue of like we're gonna walk into a dilapidated building and
so
rocks are gonna fall on us.
as you guys enter, can I have a perception check from whoever's leading the party and whoever's taking up the rear? The guy, by the way, once he like lets you through, goes further down like towards like the main entrance from the camp to the fort area, as if to like shut it down for the evening.
I mean, I walk in front, I can see in the dark, so like don't matter to me.
I mean, I'll hang towards the back. I'm a squishy man.
I think I'm second to the front.
I'm a speaker, but I'm a squishy man.
It's a total of 7 on my perception check.
Oh,
The dice aren't better, folks.
The castle is dark, And while the floors have mostly been cleared of stone besides larger ones, it's a fucking mess in here. There are like large areas where like there isn't a fucking floor, and they have put down lumber and like a makeshift bridge to cross areas. There are walls that have been fully blown open, and like this place is still largely wrecked. However, there is like enough of a main area that you can walk through. There are also a few torches lighting the area around the fort, but not nearly as many as down in camp, not even like a tenth as many in any given area. And you see a fire growing larger as another guardsman is like wandering and approaching roughly the area you guys are in. Are you going to attempt to do a stealth check, or are you going to just talk to this person?
I mean, fucking, he knows that a jabroni already saw. How about this? I'm gonna walk up and be like, I'm gonna lead this while we go with the strategy we've been going with. Of like, hey,
We're supposed
to be
like
here.
on the place.
Amelia told us we could be here.
Yeah.
To come.
You're saying that to this guy.
Yeah. We just spoke to the guy at the front. Amelia's told us to come here. We're supposed to talk to the speaker.
He raises a torch, like eyes you all, looks confused. I just saw Amelia. She didn't say anything about anyone else coming up here.
Sorry, this was a while ago. She said once we had been settled in, we could talk to him. We came in with him this morning on the horses. You hopefully saw it?
No, I heard about. God, fuck.
Let's be honest. Amelia is kind of quiet with things. She keeps on the down low, so she might have just, kind of put it in pretty quickly.
She just went up to the tower. She'll be back a little bit. Can you guys wait with me at least? She'll be right back, I'm sure.
What tower is that the speakers held?
Yeah, it's the tower, and he like gestures with his torch.
Oh, and she went up to see him now?
Yeah.
I think that's where we're supposed to be.
I can't have y'all just going up there.
I mean, you
I don't even know who the hell you guys are.
Listen, you saw us come in this morning. We're new recruits to the cause, and we not to scratch our own backs, but we helped an awful lot today with the situation in the city. It got kind of rough after the sun came out and the vampires ran.
You're good. Persuasion
Okay,
check.
thank you. I'm like, please, God, let me get the roll in here.
Like, I know you'll just fucking tie your own rope all day. But...
Oh my God, this is a 29. I have +10 to deception, by the way.
Holy fuck!
It's persuasion.
You said deception.
He said persuasion.
No, he said persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Hey, guess what? I also have a +10.
Oh yeah,
my
but I know it doesn't matter for you.
Sorry.
He looks really unsure. He's like,
That's 29, baby. Come on.
I guess Sister Amelia's already
by
up
the way,
there.
I also need so much money. Could you loan me some?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Here's $10,000. This guy was loaded. Okay, fine, but like, I don't know. Shut up about it.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're not trying to cause any trouble. Come on.
Look,
Amelia will just tell us to fuck off if we're not supposed to be up there. You know that.
That's a good point.
I'll mention to Amelia. I'll mention to Amelia and the speaker how good of a job you've been doing.
Yeah, sorry. What's your name?
Oh, hey, I don't want anything to do with this.
No, it's fine. We'll use the front guy's
Kristen,
name. What's his name? Tony?
Kristen have one prepared, so let's go.
All right, cool. Sorry, patrons.
You want? No, it's not
No.
your patron. Patrons get real characters, not goons.
Yeah, this is a no. This is a no.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So for my list of random names for this episode, would you like Cramp, or would you like Jimmy, or would you like Cool Steve?
That's cool, Steve.
Cool
That's
Steve.
cool.
Is that a question?
I feel like this guy's Cool Steve. The previous guy is Jimmy.
To clarify, his first name is Cool. His last name is
Mr. Steve.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Hell yeah.
Call me cool. Mr. Steve was my father.
Listen, we get in trouble, we'll blame it on Jimmy in the front, say we didn't even see you.
Absolutely.
You're good.
He reluctantly lets you pass and goes about his patrol.
Fuck yeah.
You continue through the keep, and eventually you proceed through this. I mean, like, that guy wasn't fucking with you. It's a pretty shitty structure in here. Probably not where you should keep your very valuable like leader person. Mm-hmm. What do you know?
A point that I made earlier.
And towards the back, as you approach, you hear coughing rather weak coughing.
I mentioned to Alistair, look, they already know we're not supposed to be here, so tread lightly and use your senses. So avoid most of your natural instincts is what I'd probably say.
Whatever you say.
Peering through a shattered wall, you see Amelia from before, and with her is the speaker. Amelia is helping them towards the one standing tower at the back of the keep, but the speaker pulls their arm free. Thank you, Sister Amelia. I'll be quite all right. I can manage myself.
They haven't noticed us, right?
Is the speaker wearing a mask still?
Speaker is still wearing their mask, and are you so? You can either reveal yourselves or roll a stealth check. What's your choice?
I have no intention on stealthing.
Yeah, well, we got Junver with us. I feel like
I was gonna say.
It would make it even more suspicious. It would make it even more suspicious.
I will ruin whatever you try.
No,
Even
I'm fine with us revealing ourselves.
Cool.
Okay. You all approach, and you're not hiding yourself.
No, making sounds.
No, yeah,
whatever on the door.
They both turn, and Amelia quickly says, "You aren't supposed to be up here. Who let you up here?"
Oh,
Jimmy, Jim.
No.
Sorry, Amelia. We're just concerned about the well-being of the speaker here after, my candle lit their whole shit up.
It was before that even.
You have to word it like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about it, if that makes it feel any better.
Look, it is.
Chiron killed that horse.
I didn't kill the horse. You keep mentioning that. Listen, I mean, I couldn't see you in this much disrepair, and I needed to help you. So,
Amelia once again seems confrontational at this, but the speaker, I appreciate everyone's concern, but I will be fine. Could everyone please go get some rest for yourselves, and I'm sure we can talk about this tomorrow. Amelia interjects, Speaker, they're not supposed to... I'm certain they're just curious. Why don't we all walk about the keep tomorrow, and we can take a look about things together? How does that sound?
I think we would all appreciate that. However, I think all of us know, Speaker, with all respect, that you need all the help you can get. And our doctor here is quite capable.
we've also heard, just besides your illnesses or what there may be of there, that people have been sending assassins or other people to hassle you, and you don't know what the next thing could be. It might not just be one assassin that you could just breeze off with your very competent assassin yourself. This might be a whole army that they might send.
And to be fair, while we did see your actions in the square today, we also saw other menders about the city trying to genuinely help people, so we are curious about what you're doing here. In a good way.
I appreciate your curiosity, and I truly appreciate you taking an interest in what we do, and a positive interest or a curiosity interest, either way, I'm happy for it. And I am happy to abate that curiosity, but I would like to rest, and I understand desperately that you wish to assure that I am fine, but I assure you, I am fine. I just need to rest. I am a healer myself. I know my own wounds just fine. Thank you.
With all due respect.
Yeah, I feel like this is coming to a head, like...
With all due respect, the last time you said you were fine, that was a lie.
That was a lie. Vin is right.
Actually, that wasn't a lie. She said she was fine. She said,
the last
I'm
time
going
you said you were going
to get better.
Going to get better
Yeah.
was a lie.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want Wynn to actually say that instead?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Amelia actually turns at that and looks to the speaker as if yeah, what the fuck's up with that? And the speaker nods and goes, I suppose a lie you don't even realize is still a lie in and of itself. My current sickness has nothing to do with the fact that I won't be getting better. I only have so much time in our realm to do good, to do what I want. And I take that time seriously.
As you should.
Fine. I'm dying. Ooh, I don't like saying that.
Fair.
But that's not an immediate concern. So, with all due respect, as you say, let us get some sleep.
Can I do I guess just to check on what's going on with Amelia's reaction to this?
Yes, insight check.
Cool.
I think just to lay it out on the table, like
That's a 17.
character.
This is news to her.
Okay, yeah.
We are here because we want to do this today, so they can't cover anything up for us, right? If they are sketchy,
yeah.
like, yeah.
I
mean, also, we probably can't stay here for too many more days before things go to shit.
We should go back and let her rest.
I agree.
And Speaker,
Yes.
I know we don't have the candle. You better be alive tomorrow, and if you're not, I'm gonna drag your soul back to your body so you can answer our questions.
Wow!
Intimidation check, I guess.
I don't think the speaker's planning to die tonight.
I don't think so either, but I'm also not running that risk. 22. I'm actually proficient in that. Let's go.
The intimidation works, I guess. And they laugh a bit.
It wasn't like a threatening intimidation. It was like a kind of a you better not fucking
like
be dead intimidation.
You're kind of like, it's kind of like a lighthearted intimidation, but you are serious.
Yeah.
Like, to which they reply, almost like reassured by what you just said. Well, if I die tonight, then I suppose I can feel safe and that I'll be brought back. And are you, like, Amelia is now trying to get you to fuck off and, like, escorting you out, basically.
We should go and
Let
just
us
rest
let
the
us
night.
go.
We don't have anything that we could like put spy here, do we?
Dude, I thought about that so bad, Elise. I was like, fuck, I didn't take the spell that I would need for that.
When couldn't you just turn into like a spider? And then
I don't have any wild shape charges left.
Yep.
I turned into a spider back in the mining camp, and then
That's right, we
did
never
my
got a
starry
rest
form
in
in the non-combat, and we
Well,
have
no,
not
we-
had a short rest.
I thought we did get a rest after
we
the
short
mining camp.
rested.
It was a short. It wasn't a long.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if we got a short rest in the mining camp, then I do have a.
We short rest. I would assume we short rested before we came here to prep our things, but
No, you
I
can.
don't-
In the tent.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
You totally,
been
you
most of
totally,
the day.
you totally could have. Absolutely.
That's
So
what I.
short,
that's what I,
short
yeah.
but not long.
Yeah,
I was
that's what
gonna say
thought.
we should have, but
I'll
if we
take
just
the heal at
did,
least.
I'll give it. Either
That's-
way.
let's stay here as a spider. That doesn't
Well,
last
either way,
very long.
Amelia is walking
yes,
with you,
yes.
so you at least have to
Yeah.
clear the vicinity, unless you want to actively be like, oh no, fuck off.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, let's do this. I can wild shape for like a few hours. I want to still get a long rest, but like maybe stay here for another like hour or two after we leave. Like I can, we get
So we can walk out with Amelia. We're walking back to camp.
Okay.
Elise can
I'm
wild shape.
gonna
and come
try to
back.
track us a little bit here, just because we are at 3-hour mark and we only got like probably 30 minutes left till everyone gets cranked. Cool. Yeah, Amelia escorts you all the way back to your tent, says, "Go to sleep. Don't fucking try any bullshit," and fucks off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Elise immediately tries bullshit.
once she's like clear out, like wait a
she's
little
not,
bit.
She's not like watching you unlock and key. She leaves and
Yeah, no,
like,
exactly.
if you want to watch, like she goes back into
She's-
her little cabin thing.
She's gonna go. Wait, she went back to her cabin, not to the speaker's place.
She does not sleep in the fortress.
Okay.
Oh, I just assumed
I
she was gonna go back
didn't
and
think
talk
she
to the
was. I
speaker
thought
about
she was
that.
gonna fucking talk to the speaker.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I just want to go back to like the tower, sneak in as a little spider guy.
Real quick before we do this whole thing, Elise, is there a point to doing that if Amelia went to her tent and not back
The
to the
speaker might still cover some things up. I might also check back on the tent
the
where
speaker
Amelia
might do
is.
something to recover.
I'm actually more curious of
I don't want this to be a huge thing unless there is a huge thing there. Like if Chris just says not a lot happens, the speaker goes to sleep.
That's fine. I just didn't want to use the time if we didn't have to.
So in the interest of that, Win, what are you wild shaping into?
I think a spider, like a little spider.
How long does it take a spider to walk several hundred feet?
Spiders are not that slow. They're like,
all right, sure, fuck it,
jumping spider.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, but you're still
movement speed of 20 feet, so a little bit slower than a normal person.
Yeah, but 20 feet
Fucking
for
fast.
I mean, that's 20 feet in 6 seconds, realistically. So,
Yeah.
all right, fuck it, sure, whatever. Who cares?
but 20 feet to you doesn't it? Never mind.
No.
I'm not even gonna go to logistics.
It doesn't.
20 feet is 20 feet.
I don't think it scales. Yeah, I think it's just 20 feet is 20 feet.
Just
Okay.
20 feet.
That's
Feet is a measurement, not a relative thing.
I know.
It's also measured as combat speed, which is always per 6 seconds.
Supposed to be 6
Yeah.
seconds,
Well,
yeah.
per one movement action, you know what I mean. God, that's so crazy if you think about it, because that means, like, in theory, Chiron can run 120 feet in
55
6
feet.
seconds.
55 feet in 6
Dash.
seconds without dashing,
Yeah.
so it's 110. And then I can also step of the wind and dash with my bonus action, so I can move 220
Get
feet.
this guy on a fucking NFL team yesterday.
220 feet in
That's
whatever.
insane.
In 6 seconds. So.
Okay, so yeah. Win, you go back to the door area where the tower was. This place seems pretty fucking locked down. I mean, like, occasionally those guards that are patrolling walk by, but like over, I'm gonna say, wait, you say like an hour?
Well, I can be in the form for 3 hours.
How long do you want to like actively monitor though?
Like, I don't know.
Like
an
so
hour.
I'm gonna give you a
Like an
chance to
hour.
investigate stuff if you want to in a second, but like, yeah, okay, great.
Yeah. About an hour.
After like an hour, like every, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, the guards take a loop, and like it's a lazy loop. Like they're not really looking for anyone. They're more just like making sure everything's normal. If you were an assassin coming to kill the fucking speaker, it'd be pretty easy to get past these dudes. And
Which
they're
makes
just like regular dudes. They're not like, armed guards. They're just guys with torches.
They're just like guys there that can yell and wake people up.
Yes, exactly.
There's a murderer.
They're watchmen and not even guards, is the way of saying. And then yeah, so like there's a door to a tower, and there's occasionally dudes.
Yeah. So can I like get the? Do I need to like get through it somehow? Like it's.
Are you trying to enter the tower?
Yes, I want to enter.
Okay.
Like go up to the speaker's room. Get eyes on the speaker.
So you approach the door to the tower, and it's a regular ass door, which conveniently there is a gap underneath that is small enough for a spider to get through.
Nice.
However, you can't get through.
It's like magically sealed.
There is, and as you approach it, it becomes obvious once you touch it, a magical barrier sealing this door shut.
Interesting. Huh.
And I'm gonna say, can spiders cast detect magic?
No.
Then you
Can't cast any spells. I can cast.
get fucked.
I also don't
This
have
the
detect
speaker
magic.
can cast level 7 spells. This is not
Yeah.
wild.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this is very not shocking.
Door's blocked. Is there any like windows, crevices that I could maybe get in that way?
There is. They are all sealed though, because
They're
this
all
is
also sealed.
winter
Okay,
time.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, fuck.
Do I want to keep trying to like make my way? Is there like a open window, like not even open, like open, but like that I could see through to the speaker in any way, like climb around the walls of the tower on the outside?
Oh, interesting.
Just to get vision on.
You sneak about, and you are able to crawl up the side of the tower. And once you get to a window, and like there are no ground level windows, it's a fucking tower. Once you get up to a higher one though, you can't see through it, and that is also very obviously magic.
Okay.
And like you know magic. You don't even need detect magic. That's some kind of enchantment that's being played, because you can't just... Windows aren't just magically unseeable through, unless they are magically unseeable through.
I mean, that could be like frosted glass.
Yeah, it ain't that though. Like it's like you're looking into a window and it's just nothing on the opposite side.
Right.
Which ain't how it should be.
Well, I mean, this is all very suspicious, but nothing that can, like, confirm what it means. Shit.
I'm already suspicious that the person that can cast level 7 spells can just blow us out of the fucking water, if I'm being honest.
A lot of things going
And
on.
there's absolutely nothing I can see through, get through. So, if that's the case, then I might just climb down and try to get eyes on Amelia in the camp.
Sure. I'm gonna say you're burning a lot of your wild-shaped time here.
Yeah.
In 3 hours.
I figure once I see Amelia, I'll probably just go back to our tent and take a rest. I don't want this to be a big thing.
Yeah, you go back through to the camp and you go crawl under Amelia's tent. Amelia is awake, but she's kind of sitting there. She's laying in her bed, which is kind of like it's like a simple bunk, and has her mask removed and her hood down, and like her weapons and shit set aside, and she appears to just be reading.
Can I see what she's reading?
Yes, it's a smutty romance novel.
No!
Yeah.
The lusty Argonian maid
That's incredible.
strikes again.
She's reading some Kakashi bullshit. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'll just head back to camp then. Back to the tent, and
Yeah. So you return
there's some
to
powerful obscuring magic on that tower, not just to keep people out, but to keep vision out. Something is up.
Well
Big
done.
mage, magic tower, checks out. With all of the D&D things I know, that seems pretty stereotypical.
Let me.
Sorry, Chris.
This is
Got me.
a wild idea.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think that will work. I can read somebody's mind. They will know, but it's also a loan of spells that Amelia might reject that.
No. Don't do that.
I say
They will know. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
At this point, I think we should just get some rest and
Just go to bed.
pray that
We're
the
absolutely
speaker
going
was
to bed
being
tonight.
honest when she said they would speak to us tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Let's
Ashbot,
take a walk.
you know this speaker was gonna cast teleport. They can blast occur us. We should just talk to them.
Yeah.
They haven't killed us yet, and they probably can, with whatever illegal magic they know. So let's
True.
just talk.
But are you
And
saying
since-
talk now, or are you saying sleep now?
No, sleep and then talk.
No, oh my god.
I just mean like
So tired.
let's end this so we can sleep and then talk.
For sure.
Everyone? Yeah.
I'm assuming just we do like a rotating thing just to make sure we don't wake up with blades at our throats or something.
Oh, rotating
Sleep schedule.
guard.
dropping
Yeah, sure.
blades
Yeah,
on our
absolutely.
throats. Pop a rope.
That kind of thing is built into the like long rest.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, because I don't want to, Chris, have us end with, you wake up, somebody's blade is your throat, and we'll find out next time on Saving Throw.
I mean, it still could happen.
Still could happen.
Kinky.
We long rested.
You guys long rest. And when it's your time to sleep, you go to sleep.
Here we go.
And then you wake up. But not in the bed at the camp at Aurora.
Fuck.
You wake up in Arle's dream.
Fuck.
You wake up on that beach from your last stream. The one you
from
washed
Death
up on. The one you washed up on next
With
to
Arle.
Arle.
Holy shit.
And Arle is shaking you awake.
I'm up. Jesus.
She's like shocked. She goes, holy shit, that actually worked. Listen to me. You have to get up. You have to stop her. She is going to kill her.
Sorry. Who's she? Who's she? Who's she?
Uh,
Slow down. We have at least a little bit of time. Let me know what's happening.
You are speaking, but you can't hear your own voice here.
Okay.
And
Does Arle really react to my speech?
Arle's going, fuck, okay, I can't hear you. Concentrate. It's your magic and my magic. Just connect the two of them. And she's like mouthing and also like gesticulating at you because she doesn't know if you can hear her. Roll a wisdom check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Dang. Ooh. That's a 4 plus 4, so it's an 8.
As Arle voices the disconnect to you and tries to explain it to you, and you try to focus on reeling it back in around that tiny little scrap of land that makes up the island you're both on, the water starts to rumble and rupture. And from beneath it, that same thing that sank the boat, that tendril of vine and something reaches out and pulls the Arle you're speaking to down deep into the water, and you jolt awake in your cot at the tent.
Fuck! Ah, Jesus.
Fantasy Jesus.
Fantasy Jesus, yeah.
Jesus.
And so it's me and whoever's next on guard awake now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say unless you can wake people up if you want to, whatever.
No, who wants to be on guard? Just
I would say like because of the half-elf weird sleep bullshit, like Alistair would instantly wake up to that. To you shouting,
Cool.
to you saying fuck.
Yeah, like to myself.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Arle,
Do you?
and she gave me a warning. She said she is gonna kill her. And that's all I got.
I was gonna ask if you think this is a real dream or just a dream, but there's
This is a
no
real
fucking
dream.
chance it's just a dream. God damn it. No indication on the who's who.
No I tried to ask, and it seemed like she couldn't hear me.
Okay.
And then we tried to establish the connection, and, well, that didn't go so well.
Alright. Well, I've got another hour. Just, you go back to bed and try to contact Arle again. I'll see if I can think of something.
Yeah, so, if I go back to sleep, could I try this, spell you gave me? Commune with Stars?
I'm gonna say yes, but you also in the sake of I'm interrupting a long rest here.
Yeah.
You kind of have to go back to sleep and hope that it works.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Wait, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
What?
There are two female characters, two female NPCs in the nearby vicinity.
There sure are.
Okay, should we wake the rest of the team and do something stupid?
We would get just not even like, just know that we probably would get one level of exhaustion. That's fine.
But I did get a warning, and
Yeah.
it's probably
we should wake up. Worst case scenario, we go back to bed. Okay, yeah, let's wake up everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Wake everyone up, and go find Amelia. I think is one of the she's,
Amelia's the
Who knows which?
closest, so
and also the one that isn't sealed by powerful
yeah.
sealing magic.
Okay. So you guys are going to Amelia's tent.
Unless somebody else wants to run to try and sneak back
if-
through to the camp to
Kill her.
It could be so many different people. Let's check
Yeah.
Amelia's tent, see if
Amelia,
Amelia's there, and
the
then
speaker.
we can talk
We
from
can't go to the speaker.
We can't go to the speaker. She's sealed.
Sure, let's go.
If,
Let's go through
if your dream is Amelia trying to kill the speaker and Amelia's not there, then we can deal with that when we check the tent.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Wait, are you sure this isn't just a dream?
I'm sure this isn't just a dream.
Okay.
I am
What
absolutely
is the
sure.
fucking odds at this point?
I can also try and alarm an area if
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
We might want to do our tent to check if see if he's
Keep,
here.
I'd say keep that spell at the ready, Ash.
Yeah, if we see Amelia in her tent, I will most likely cast alarm just outside of it.
Start thinking. Okay.
Oh, so you guys aren't going to wake her up. You're going to see if she's in her tent.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Okay, you do that. I'm gonna. No, you don't necessarily need a stealth roll for this. You just kind of check. Whoever wants to physically peek into the window or into the tent,
Let me
give me a
do it.
sleight of hand check to like eat the door and like eat back.
Yeah,
Chiron's fast enough.
that's Chiron.
He's the fastest.
Oh, the
anyways,
problem.
so he goes
Okay,
first.
so I am looking into a tent that is pitch black, right?
No, there's candlelight in there.
Okay, never mind.
I was to say, Chiron's the only one that doesn't have night vision.
I do not have. Yeah, I got a 21 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, So sorry, I keep saying tent. Hers is more of like a little shack, but it's like almost like a yurt.
A masked man looking through your
yeah.
tent. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you pop the door open just a little bit to see, and Amelia is in her bed, sleeping. She's tossing and turning a little bit, but nothing like insane.
Okay, and then I relay that to. I relay it to the gang.
So there's
Should we take her with us?
No.
I'm going to immediately cast alarm, like literally the
Great.
one step outside of her door.
Great thinking, Ash.
I
I mean, if the speaker's in trouble, we might want to take Amelia with us.
When alarm triggers is like, do you just know?
It can be a loud noise or a mental alarm.
What are you picking?
I generally pick mental.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I can get there very quickly if they interrupt me. I think we go to the speaker or at least
absolutely,
check outside.
because
Let's stop talking. Let's go.
yeah, for sure. I'm already running.
Okay, but I need to be. I might have to stay back to be in range of my alarm.
Cutting the party now. I'm gonna say so. Like, there's those two walls.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I lied. It's within 1 mile of the warded area.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
are fine.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm sorry.
The
range to set it is 30 feet. I can be within a mile of it.
I didn't want.
On me. I go. With the group.
I didn't want Ash by himself.
All right, reconvening here. So you guys are heading up to the tower. There are still guards on patrol, as far as you know. And I'm just going to say, as you approach, you can see torches moving about. Are you attempting to sneak in, or are you just bolting?
I
Bolt.
think we're both fine.
Bolt.
I'm not gonna succeed on a sneak anyway, so I'm bolting.
You know what? In the interest of fairness, I'm gonna roll some dice, and so are you guys, to see if you happen to run any guards on the way.
Okay.
Okay.
So give me a group athletics check. We're all running.
Ooh, it's athletics. I have a chance.
Okay.
18.
Sorry, guys. The hot streak's down.
I got
2 on the die, which is a 9.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're the athletics guy.
I got.
Which is
11.
why it's still a 9, even though I rolled a 2.
Hey, guess what I'm adding to the team right here? I got a 1, so we got a 1 added to the team here.
Wayne and Ash, you gotta fucking hard carry this.
I only got a 12.
We run into people. Is the answer?
Did Win roll? They rolled pretty bad. So did Win roll incredibly?
I rolled
18.
What did Alistair roll?
11. That's not great. This is better. It's better than 50-50. You know, I'll take it.
So here's the thing. One of them nat 1, so I'm just gonna cancel that out.
I got that 1 too.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm canceling you 2 out. Fuck it. Why not? Who cares? It's more fun this way. You inexplicably don't run into any any guardsmen on the way there.
I thought you were gonna say more.
As Win was would note, they weren't. It's not. This is the place under tight guard.
True. Suspiciously so. Possible.
And you guys make your way up to the tower door and find it to be, just as Win mentioned, locked, and it's quite obviously magical.
I mean, hey, I fucking try to cast Dispel Magic on it.
What level are you casting Dispel Magic at?
It's a level 3.
Can we?
Okay.
But I have I have to roll. What level is this spell at? It's the same kind of idea as Counterspell.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Don't tell him. Just tell him. Just have him roll and say if it beats it.
True.
Yeah.
Roll first, and then I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 15.
How many spells can Dispel Magic dispel?
Don't like that question.
Oh my god.
Dispel all magical effects on a creature or object.
Okay, you are casting it on the door of the tower.
Yes.
You dispel. I'm going to be very generous here. You dispel that locking spell on the door.
Okay.
It's literally just like
Sure, yeah.
Magic
But we
lock
open the door and
.1.
it's black still.
no.
Oh.
There is a second spell, not on the door, but on the entire tower. And it is a very strong enchantment spell.
Okay.
Like when we talk about a lot of spells bullshit. This is like when Dharma teleports you. That is like she's teleporting you infinite distance across the world. It's a very powerful. It's above a spell level spell.
Yeah.
This is one of those.
Chris, can we see?
That's also like
Can we see anything in this spell? Like we if we know there's a spell there, or we've been alerted that there's a spell there, which I don't know how. Does it like visually look different? Is my first question.
No, so like Alistair, you feel the magic leave the door, which you're next to it, but then you can still feel that like pressure almost of the other spell that's on this whole structure, and you can even feel like when you go to dispel it, like you feel your magic push against it and be rebuffed back.
Can I use my last light, which will instantly dispel an illusion?
It's an enchantment. I did say that.
Enchantment.
My question is, thank you for giving us that there's a spell here, because I probably would have dashed in and probably gotten killed, which is lucky.
So the door does open, by the way, now.
Right.
Can we
But
walk
if we
through?
see in the door, can we see like?
Are
a
you
room?
opening the door?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand to not make noise,
Oh,
That's fine.
He did say he was doing it,
or
yeah.
kick it in. I don't care.
I mean, you were already doing it. I just thought it was.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
I was like,
sorry.
oh, but-
Who, you want me to roll, or John? You want to roll?
Chiron roll.
I rolled another nat one.
No.
That's 2 in a row. Yeah,
You make substantial noise opening this fucking door.
it's fine.
Great.
But you open it and you make your way into the tower.
And we can walk through like this enchantment spell.
Hey, this is a fucking building. You're walking into a room, and like it still has that vague disrepair that the whole fucking encampment has. But in here is clearly a place that someone lives and sleeps. Like, there's candles and books and shit.
It looks different than the last time we were here.
So I assume
You didn't see in here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, the door you just saw was like where that whole conversation with Amelia and her.
It was
Okay,
open.
gotcha.
Okay.
And now the speaker is beyond this door, presumably.
Right. Okay.
The entrance is lit by a single candle, and the only other light comes from much further in. And from down, way the fuck down, you
Down by the river.
hear voices, and clearly more than one voice.
Great. Well, let's make our way down.
I mean,
We did not get a long rest, eh?
Can we make these out from where we are?
No, we
No.
didn't long rest.
Great.
We didn't
I
complete
don't
it.
have past that trace.
You would have to move closer to to make out any words.
We
Unless you have something that can-
absolutely made a shitload of noise and they know we're here, right?
You hear conversation, and
Okay.
Junver, perception check.
Oh no, I've not been doing great with these. 15?
That is not a conversation. That is an argument going on.
Uh-oh.
Can we make out?
Do you say that? Do you say it's an argument?
Yes, I would also like to. Can I determine who the voices belong to?
One of them is the speaker.
Great.
Okay, that was the
That's
easy
good.
one.
That's
You
good.
can make out.
is-
You can hold on. You can make out them coughing, which is how you are able to tell.
Is the other voice familiar and I don't recognize it, or unfamiliar?
You can't tell.
Great. Let's.
I mean, I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
Can
hold
I
on.
make
Zach's cooking. Zach's cooking.
Determine.
Zach's cooking.
Zach wants to do something.
I don't know if this is going to work because of whatever weird anti-spell bullshit they're doing, but I could make myself appear as Amelia and go into his room and gesture for the rest of you to come.
Okay.
Once again, I'm going to say, you're welcome to try, but I have a feeling this is a conversation Amelia's not even allowed to hear.
I think you're right.
I think that's still better than guns blazing in there, though.
I would like to still ask Chris, can I make a check, even if it's ridiculously high, to see if I can recognize the second voice?
Yes, you can make. I don't want to tell you what kind of check it is. Though,
I can just roll a d20
But you'll want
Yeah, roll-
and give you like my modifiers if you want, or you like I can tell you a few different ones and you can pick the correct one, and I won't know.
Sure, do that.
Okay.
Or just screenshot me your character for 2 seconds. Either one works.
I can do that. I got a 16 on the die.
That's good.
You don't need
And
to. Do you have a? No, I need to know if you have a negative modifier or not. So actually, yeah,
I do have a negative intelligence modifier, so that could come into play. And there's a screenshot of my skills.
All right, let me see here. Okay.
I mean, I like
You
the Amelia play actually. Too.
You have heard that voice before, but it isn't someone you know. It's like you've heard that voice somewhere.
Oh,
You've definitely heard that voice before, though.
fuck.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Oh no!
Okay.
What are we doing here? We got a conversation
Yeah.
we can't hear.
Do you want,
and-
I can
Do
go
it.
in. I
For-
can
Do
go
the
in right
Amelia
now.
play. Do the Amelia play, and then
At the
No,
very
no,
least,
that's-
you all wait around the corner and have my back.
it buys us some confusion. Yes, I like
all
it.
right.
It's better than us
I
all
risked
five
this so
being
bad,
fine.
Chris.
I'd like to go in with you. Can I go in with you as a rat? Hiding?
I thought you were out of wider shapes.
I thought I was, but since we got a short rest, I
Just
still
short
have
rest.
Does that count as a short
Yeah.
rest because we woke
That's
up?
not a short. That's not.
No, we did a short rest earlier, and I think Elise has more than one
I
charge.
have 2 charges.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
Oh, then
sorry.
yes, you can be a rat.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure. All right, Chris. I cast a fucking level 1 spell. Well, yeah, I can't upcast it.
You disguise yourself as Amelia.
Great.
I do want to ask: are you both walking at the same time, or is like Rat going first, or is Amelia going first?
Is there any way I could hide on Alistair?
Sure. She has a fucking cape.
You're like just crawling his pants like
Yeah,
by his
if
If
calves.
anything, I feel like it's less covert for a rat to be on a person.
Yeah.
But sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
hide
yeah.
in a pocket or clothing
Sure,
or
I don't care.
something like that.
Yeah.
I
Sure,
scooped
yeah,
Rat Win up and put her in my pocket and we go.
Alistair Amelia steps
I
forward.
bust in the door.
So sorry. I should clarify. It isn't a door. It's like this is a tower, right? And
Okay.
you enter at the base of it. The conversation is happening above.
Okay.
Okay.
Up the stairs you go.
Okay.
Fuck. Because it makes less sense than for her to be rushing.
Wait, so conversations above what you say was happening down then?
Hey,
No,
hey.
I was saying sorry. I was like down the way.
Shout outs to episode 2 where these two did such a good job as pirates. Let's see if they can
we're
redeem
gonna nail it
themselves.
this time. We're gonna nail it this time.
Yeah,
So
let's
are
see if
you-
they can redeem themselves.
So here, I'm gonna guide this experience a little
Please.
bit because
Yeah,
I feel like I'm leading you into the dark.
Thank
here.
you.
You guys start to walk forward, and then as you like, this is like an entrance to the tower, basically. And as you are going to where the staircase that leads up the tower is, you take a step, and you hear from above, "What is that?" Alistair,
Yeah.
Amelia, stealth check or not stealth check? The choice is yours.
My stealth is actually high, but I think the logicking of this bit is that I'm coming in saying, "Fuck." Really quick, has Amelia ever addressed the speaker as anything apart from the speaker?
No.
Okay, then I come in. Speakers, there's a problem. There's a problem at the gates. The Keltiers have sent people again.
I know your accent doesn't.
Oh shit, I'm stupid. You know what I mean?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
There's someone at the gates. The Keltiers.
Amelia, you sound so much
Sorry.
more German than usual.
It's not as easy to do a Goose Everson
Yes.
impression like last
Yeah.
arc.
Who's Everson?
Hi, I'm Goose Emerson.
There is silence from above for a few moments, and then you hear the speaker's voice. Amelia, return to camp. I'll be there in a moment. I haven't detected anyone come to. I'll be there in a moment. Just head back down.
Is everything all right? Is everything all right, speaker? You sound disturbed. Did I catch you at a bad time?
I was sleeping. Just startled me is all. Give me just a moment. So, obviously, that's a lie.
Yeah, no, there's something bad going on. Can I pat Win and like let Win go?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna go down, I was gonna like pop out
as I like sneak back to as I like say like as you wish.
Yeah.
Okay, you make the foot walking away bit.
Yeah, I do my
question.
work as I convey this to the people. The rest.
Do you make a door opening sound?
Sure.
I guess you can open the door.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
You can cast a minor illusion to make that.
no, I'm not. I'm
Just open the door.
Yeah,
There is a door.
I don't need to do magic.
Win. Rat win. You're climbing
I'm
upstairs.
trying to like scurry up. Try to be stealthy here.
You give me a stealth check here.
That's a 16. I believe I have a plus nothing to stealth.
Okay.
Great. You creep up the stairs.
What's the
and
bardic inspiration for that guy? Come on.
No, you're right. Well, I didn't want to strum a chord. It seemed kind of suspicious.
the speaker, once the sound of the door closing, the speaker sighs and like puts their head in their hands and runs their hand through their hair. Their hair, yes, they've removed their mask.
Great.
Okay.
And they are just a fucking person. A human woman who is afraid, visibly trembling, and holding on to a table to steady herself. She's still coughing repeatedly. She's gone. We're running. This has gotten too risky. You had me go out there and cast that without your crystal. What am I supposed to do? I can't do that again. You said it would be over soon. And stepping into the light, you see the person they are talking to. When
Uh-huh.
Oh fuck.
a
Show me
masked
picture.
and cloaked figure,
Fucking damn it.
a figure who almost seems to only somewhat be here. Like parts of them weave in and out of existence, but as they walk around, you hear their footsteps. And as they like rest a hand on the table, you hear the wood like creak and react.
Hubba.
It's
Right. I'm just here watching. I can't do a whole lot if I don't pop out of my.
You're a literal rat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little rat.
Correction. Can we call? Are we like listening at the? Can we hear a conversation happening?
if
at
you want
the
to
door?
creep closer, it's gonna be a stealth check. That's
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'd rather us.
No,
just,
yeah,
like-
I'm gonna trust Win on this one.
Mhm.
I mean, assuming I don't get like captured.
That's what I'm saying. What if Win just
I
gets
will-
captured?
I will be
I feel like the problem is like we don't know if Win is gonna get captured or not. Like
We don't.
I guess we.
But I don't know. I have faith.
I think we're kind of betting on if they find Win, there'll be a noise or
yeah.
a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been too short a time for me to freak out yet. I'm gonna trust Win a little long before I start running to the rescue.
Yeah, the speaker is frustrated, as I just said, and they were snapping at this person, presumably, who responds, "It will only take a little longer. You have lost trust in the process. You have lost trust in what we are doing here. You must trust that I will give it to you soon. It only needs a little longer to incubate. Think of it like that." Speaker coughing. "I don't have much longer. There are people dying out there, and people will die. That happens. That is natural course. People die and we get over it. But we work forward. I'm afraid I might have to kill an assistant of yours. She has gotten far too close." Speaker rises now, like pushing himself off the table. "You will not be killing anyone in my camp, TL."
Yeah.
History check from Win.
Great. Awesome.
Okay, yeah, right.
TL, I've not heard that before.
I thought that sounded familiar. We have heard this
No,
before.
we definitely heard this voice before.
We have.
I know who it is.
Dirty 20.
That's pretty good.
TL is not an insanely uncommon name. It's a hero name. Plenty of people name their kids after heroes. This could all be a massive coincidence, but yes, that is the name of TL of Kinmar, one of the heroes. And was it Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, dirty 20. 19 plus 1.
How Win loves stories, right?
Yeah.
TL of Kinmar was married to Marin and Cade.
Wait, like separately or at the
Nope,
same time?
same time.
Okay, how progressive. I like
Oh.
Is this like a poly situation or like a cheating situation?
Poly situation.
Okay, great. Good for them. Good for them.
The speaker shouts at TL, and they tense. And
Chris, TL,
yeah,
TL was the one who shot the hero. TL was the one who actually shot the arrow, right?
correct.
that.
TL tenses as soon as their name is said, and they look about the room. And Win, can I have a stealth check?
Oh, again.
Oh,
Wait, sorry, you
So
just said
TL's one of the alive.
you just said TL tenses as their name is said?
Yeah.
they looked around the room.
Yeah, like the speaker said the name TL,
Yeah,
and then
and
this
then-
avatar
and TL
of
goes,
TL
like,
was like,
okay.
oh fuck.
Okay.
That's a 14 on stealth check. TL's, just to be clear, TL's like one of the alive ones associated with the guild.
As far as you, as a person that works at this fucking company, is aware, they are a semi-active hero.
Great.
Fuck.
But as you look at them right now, first of all, they look fucking nothing like the TL you saw in Arle's
No,
memories.
they look great.
Right.
Buy them dinner very
And they
fast.
also don't have any guild signet on them anywhere. They also look weird. Like just like I said, like they're only like it's like they're semi-corporeal, but they're definitely there physically. Anyway, with a 14, when TL looks right at you as a rat,
Oh no!
and she sighs. Speaker, you have a rat problem. And from their hand, just like you saw in the memory with Arle, they pull magic into their hand, and it makes a sharp blade.
Oh right, they were the witch with Arle in the cabin.
And they lurch forward and stab the speaker in the chest.
Oh no!
Oh
Wait.
no.
Oh.
And they pull the knife, dagger thing free and tighten their hand into a fist. And in that hand, forming out of that same blue and gold, beautiful, pure magic, a bow forms. And when they aim and fire at you.
I'm trying to get out of here as fast as possible. Like
So you're a rat. Give me a athletics check or acrobatics. I don't give a fuck. To run.
No. I am popping out of rat form. I'm trying to make a stink, and I'm gonna try to misty step away. But what was the thing?
This is a god! This is a god killer!
Yes. I want to, for one, alert my friends. And sorry, it was a acrobatics check. You said.
Or athletics. If you're trying to bail, or if you're misty stepping, that's fine. You can misty step totally.
Oh, misty.
Did you say the rat is cheesing it?
Hey.
So are you're misty stepping back down? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So
Trying to meet up with the crew.
So you transform out, and seeing a turtle pop out, TL fires their arrow, and you misty step downward, and the arrow turns in mid-air and follows you down.
Fuck!
Can I get a dex check?
Oh.
Badass.
You can't.
That's badass.
Oh, that's a 14 flat.
You do manage, thanks to the misty step, to dodge out of the way, and it crashes into the ground and obliterates the floor beneath the bottom of the staircase, and it begins to fall in
Hear
on
everything.
itself.
Smash open door. I kick open door.
Oh, yeah.
As soon
As soon as we hear the
something that's
sound.
maybe a horrible idea.
So like the door to leave, the door to go further in. There's
no,
door
I want to
go
see.
further in.
You have to understand. We only hear a crash, so I'm smashing the door.
Right. No. So like, sorry, I explained this room poorly. I now understand that. It is basically a hallway. The door behind you with the candle. Ahead of you is the staircase, which Wynn has just teleported down and is cheesing it.
Yeah, we're at like the bottom of the staircase.
I thought there was like
I'm
a door.
booking it. I am booking it.
Opening the door towards where Wynn is. Wynn is, I'm assuming, rushing towards us.
Yes.
If Wynn is signaling like fucking run, then I'm gonna go with Wynn on this.
Yeah, if Wynn's cheesing it, I'm cheesing it.
Signaling around. I don't think we want to fight right now. I don't think we want to go back upstairs and try to. I mean,
I'm running.
I'll say like, TL's here, killed speaker. Like
I dash away.
Hold on.
I'm trying to dash through.
Ash,
Yes.
your alarm has gone off.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, okay, yeah.
I assume the alarm was going off this entire time, right?
No,
my
the alarm
alarm's
for Amelia's
outside
tent.
Amelia's room.
Okay.
So Amelia's running up here to probably die now as well.
Or TL just went.
We're about to be framed for the speaker's murder.
Yep.
Fuck.
I mean, technically, I'm still in Amelia's form.
So
That doesn't make it better.
Are you guys you're all running out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll slow down a little bit to let the team decide how exactly to go about this.
Oh no.
But I'm trying to book it out.
I am putting myself between the stairwell and the rest of the team.
No, is Teal behind us? I'll kind of like.
You currently do not see them. You haven't seen them at all personally, but currently nobody sees TL.
I'll go to the end of the hallway and wait until I actually see visual confirm. I'll wait with Junver and see visual confirmation of Teal or somebody chasing us.
Okay. You
until
you run to the edge of the thing, and like the actual tower itself is starting to collapse due to TL shooting an arrow through the floor. But you look up to where the wind just came from, and other than the hole in the floor, you don't see anything.
How high is this tower off the ground?
It's a multi-story tower. Like the next floor would be about 10-ish feet up. The one above that more 10.
But
you can see the corpse of the speaker from here.
I'm gonna try to get up to it.
You take a step onto the staircase and it starts to collapse beneath your weight. Give me an acrobatics check, Chiron.
14?
Junver. Chiron ambles up the staircase and jumps and tries to make it across, but as he reaches up a hand to grab a brick to pull himself up, it collapses beneath his weight. Are you trying to catch him as he falls towards you? Beneath him is now a pit. If he falls there, he's going to fall very far.
Oh yeah, no, I will try to catch him then. Yes, please.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, I can help.
You're probably good. 24.
So Chiron reaches up and like almost makes it, but the building gives out and he falls, and you grab him by the arm and pull him back onto the now shaking platform you were standing on, and you see the speaker's corpse falls into the pit beneath you and falls a very long way.
I would like to yell immediately, Alistar, message now.
Well, catch it. Can somebody catch it?
No, send a message to the guild now.
He caught you, Chiron, and they like the floor above you gave out is the problem.
I know, the body. Can somebody do anything about it?
No.
Oh, if somebody else wants to. Jumper can't currently, but somebody else wants to.
Can I cast Featherfall on it to slow it down and then try and grab it?
You can Featherfall corpses, right?
Choose up to
it's targeted,
5 falling
so
creatures within
theoretically.
range.
Yeah.
It's a creature. I think.
I mean, it's not technically a creature, but yes, you can.
That's
yes,
a call up to you.
You can do this. You can do this.
Yeah.
Of course, you can do this. Yeah, this is totally fine. Yes, you Featherfall, and the corpse is falling in slow mo, and you can relatively easily, grab it. But also, as the entire building is giving out, you do need to hightail it.
Yeah,
Quick,
I'm gonna attempt to grab it. I'm gonna attempt to grab it and immediately hightail it out of there.
I was gonna say toss it to me if you need to, because I can carry it pretty well and still move fast. I don't know about your strength.
I mean, I'm pretty weak, but I don't know if I don't think the speaker was a very hefty person.
No, they're quite frail.
I was gonna say Junver and me probably can carry it on burn too. Yeah.
Just give it to me.
Yeah. And by the way, they're not like, it isn't like they are bleeding out.
No, but still.
They're fucking dead.
It's evidence if they got killed by something that we don't have, then maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, let's try and prove that in court against Phoenix Wright.
Unless Wynn's got a crazy bring him back to life spell again, then...
I am out of all my second and third level spells.
The tower is falling the fuck apart.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving.
If I can hand this body off to Junver, then I do. Other than that, I'm just getting out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, I'm messaging again just to say like, hey, Teal is huge suspect with evidence.
Okay, you're texting as you run.
Yeah.
And you guys run out of the tower and back into that courtyard that leads into the tower where you just were. And can you go ahead and switch views for me, Zach?
Oh, fuck.
I thought we were gonna go to next time on Dragon Ball Z just now, but that's okay. Oh, well, we're about to.
Oh my, okay.
Oh no, that's not what I expected.
Stood across all of you is TL. And around TL are the corpses of the 3 guardsmen.
Fuck.
Or watchmen,
No, not Jimmy and Cool Steve.
No!
Oh, I didn't know there was a third one.
And the nameless third one. Big Cramp was the other name.
What's up, Chris?
Can I have 2 separate checks from you? One is a history check and one is a perception check.
Yeah, you sure? History check is a 15. And what was the other one? Perception?
Perception.
Perception check.
Arcana, your choice actually.
Arcana's significantly worse, so I'm gonna go with the perception for 19.
That's pretty good.
You don't know a shitload about TL of Kinmar, but you do know one very key fact that someone of your profession would. TL was a very specific kind of magical archer. They were a rune archer. They used runic energy.
Fuck.
And in their hand, or rather made of magic from their hand, is a bow. And floating in that as they knock an arrow and aim it at all of you, that is a very old rune. That is a rune that, technically speaking, you're not, like, you shouldn't be able to do, because it's just too fucking strong. That is the rune of death.
Fuck.
Fuck! And she speaks. Run, little rats. Run. And next time on Saving Throw, you'll figure out what the fuck's gonna happen here.
Holy
Easy,
shit.
we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my god. Amelia, shout out to patron Amelia.
Fucking dingus, why would you take all this time to say that?
I totally forgot. I was so caught up in everything.
Oh my god.
hey,
That was like 3 hours ago, Chris.
Hey,
Amelia
got to it
knows.
eventually.
Amelia's aware.
they probably knew, hopefully.
That's gonna do it for this episode of Saving Throw. An episode that went off the rails, but certainly got back on them. If you like this, as always, you can support us on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam, youtube.com/SaveDataTeam. Please leave a comment or a like down below so I feel like that people enjoyed this. Yeah, validated. That's a better way of saying it.
Hey, Chris, if they aren't, we are. This is rad as shit.
That's good. That's very good.
Until next time, the true saving throw was the friends that betrayed us along the way. A ding, ding, ding.
And also,
ding,
stick
ding.
around
Ding,
for
ding.
art.
Oh yeah, we got
We
art.
have some really good art, actually.
I was a good little boy and didn't look, even though I know people sent one earlier.
I saw this little bit to start off. Starting off art this week, Reefed River, with what do you do when you have too much yarn, and also a new favorite actual play show.
Oh,
Obviously,
shit.
turn the yarn into the dolls of the player characters.
They're adorable.
Alistair, Wynn, and Chiron.
And he's got his little pouch.
He's got it.
Yeah.
So
He's got the cape
fucking
too. It's
good.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is like the fact that, again, like, you know, obviously people make art, but the fact that somebody would make fucking dolls of our original characters is like, what?
That's so awesome. That's so fucking awesome.
Bonkers.
Also, the V
The V
Oh,
goes
no,
deep, man. That's a deep V.
It's
Deep
It's incredible. Alistair's woolly world, you know. They also add Ash and Jennifer are still works in progress, but Alistair, Chiron, and Wynn are looking presentable already. Though Chiron will of course still get a mask, and Wynn will get her coat and shell, and are cheering for the entire party.
Yes,
These are so good, Reith.
Well, now we can't cancel before he sort of finishes these.
No,
True. That's
well, let's be clear. This show's not anywhere near being canceled. Ham with spoiled for mild depiction of blood. I drew Chiron. Only real ones get the reference for the mask.
I think I had
Not a real one.
You had a fox mask.
I had a
earlier.
fox mask in the one town.
In Stay, yeah.
In the Dream Town with the
Sibylla
gas
also
mask.
drew
on
a
it.
fox mask in your lineup in that one image from a while
true.
ago.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know
the
which happened first.
fox mask, incredibly common in Japanese culture, so that could be many things.
I've played Majora's Mask before. Come on, Ham, let us know.
I'm
Either
sure
way,
Let us know.
Leave a
incredible.
comment down below.
And the blood on the ham with the flask is incredible.
It's good.
Heck
It's
yeah,
good.
heck yeah. Arky with First Bright Morning. I threw this art into the void for the internet for any artist to finish as they want. The magic the speaker is using is as white as early dawn, with the daystar and off-white, backed by the blue sky and framed with dark clouds, a yellow backlit Kelvin Helmholtz clouds, the waves. The sky set to burst, the gold and the rust, the color erupts, you filling my cup, the sun coming up, like I lived my whole life before the first light. Hosier first.
Hosey.
Yes! Time
Fucking love Hosey. Fun fact, Vic and I's first dance was to Hosier.
No way!
Aww.
We love Hosey in this house. Am I interpreting this correctly that you have her hand going up and then light is being cast out and then behind her is the pale star?
I think so, yeah.
And that's
That's
what
the
that ball is.
interpretation.
I assume it's like the
have,
clouds being pulled away. Oh no, it is that. Yeah, Arky says
Yeah,
that's correct.
it's like symmetry. Like the sun is replacing the pale star.
That's really cool.
Mwah.
That's
I
really,
love
really
it.
good.
It's good. It's good.
Hell yeah. Sibylla with I can post it here now. Props if you know what the pose and such references. Golden chains. Wow.
Oh, so this is Alistair.
It is me. I thought it was the
Oh.
That's beautiful.
What is this a reference to?
I
It's
don't
fucking
get
Yeah,
that.
I don't know the
Jupiter
reference.
was good
Cool
for
as
us.
hell.
But
golden spiked manacles and shit, and then that's fucking cool. This is awesome.
It is a tarot card? Okay.
Okay, it is a tarot
I
card.
figured
I was gonna
it
say
might
this looks like the
It
first.
feels very tarot-y,
or
but-
tarot card.
Yeah, whoa.
The King of Wands. Okay.
Ah,
Oh, that's really good, Sibylla. That's so fucking good.
That's real good. And like,
Oh.
just it's like also kind of a Chiron crossover. This is good.
Yeah, the mask.
Yeah.
the King of
The mask
Wands
being
tarot
everywhere.
card, and that's
Wow.
fantastic. It's a Slayer King of Wands.
I mean, Alistair approves. This is so good, Sibylla. Holy shit. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much.
yeah, I adore this.
This is awesome. And Chrono Wizard with what a stream. I will say these are the most horses I've ever drawn. So thank you for that. Also,
Horse is canonical enemy of the guild, I guess.
the horse meme. Oh my god.
Chiron, would you be so kind as to read your line here for us?
Man, I'm so punchy.
One horse, second horse. How punchy? You know, a horse can crack its knuckles.
I love high res horse. High res horse is great.
Also had time to
Chiron arresting a horse.
I don't want to be cops.
Oh my god. The fucking don't you do it. Don't you dare.
There are innocent people here.
Spike gross.
Fucking dinner cat. Holy shit.
Oh, no shot.
Oh my god.
The frickin' I know what this is.
Read the line. There's several good things going on. Yeah.
I know it's not a bicycle ride, but your mask is stunning. What, are there traitors giving you too much dairy?
Wow.
And then please notice what is at the horse's feet.
A knife.
God, the too much dairy. Come
Man,
on,
a
that
horse-
line worked.
Horses with knives is over.
It's really good. It's really
It's
good.
just glued to their feet.
Also,
Yep.
fucking Turtle Rat is incredible.
Turtle Rat's
Yeah.
good.
Because we got Wynn canonically always keeps their shell
Uh-huh.
and their hat during
Wild Shape.
Wild shape, and no, it doesn't make them any more suspicious. People are just oblivious to that fact. Shut up.
No, this
Is that the god seeing Win and like turning and like you're gonna
Yeah,
die?
that's
TL, yeah.
that's very much looks like TL. Yeah.
Folks,
Oh, the rat is from Halo.
the rat's from Halo.
Oh, it's sort of low poly. It's got like the.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
good. That's good.
Oh shit!
Chrono. Chrono, you're too good. You're too good.
I don't know. This
Too
breaks
good,
my head
Chrono.
canon that Wynn turns into the low poly RuneScape rats.
Oh my god.